Hi, Doug Hasty here. We're on the 17th hole of the Valley Golf Course at Bear Mountain, and today I want to discuss decision making. Over any golf shot, basically you have two decisions to make. How far are you going to hit the ball, and what are you going to aim at? And after those decisions are made, obviously you choose what club and what shot you're going to hit. But those first two decisions are crucial, and a lot of people get them not wrong, but they make bad decisions and decisions that aren't going to work out very well and don't have a good margin for error. So it might be a little hard to see, but I've got a back pin here. I've got water in front of the green, a little stone wall there. I'm on a little down slope. So if I GPS this hole, I've got about 130 yards to the center of the green. And you know what? That's fine with me. I'm just going to try to hit the center of the green, because that back pin back there, I don't really want to fool with that. I don't really need birdie here. Par is good on this hole. I'll be more than happy to go to the next tee with a 4. So I've got my distance, I'm going to hit 130 yards. Now I've got to pick a direction. That pin actually is in the center of the green. I know it's hard to see, it's in the shadows. But it's in the center of the green. I could probably aim it right at the pin. I'm not going to aim at the pin every time. I'm going to have to decide what my better side of the green is to aim at. I've got to decide what my tendencies are and where a better miss is. But in this case, pin's in the center, so I'm going to aim right at the pin. And I'm going to hit 130 yards. Now I've got a little down slope, so I go a little further than normal, a little downhill. So I've got my pitching wedge, which is normally a 125 club. But because I'm downhill and I'm a little down slope, the shot's probably going to play about 120 yards. So there's my next decision. How far is the shot actually going to play? And I usually come up with a number. I'm not going to say, if this is really into the wind, I'm not going to say, well, it's one extra club because it's into the wind. What I'm going to do is come up with a number that the shot is playing. So let's say this is really into a wind. It's 130 yards with downhill, but really into a wind. Maybe it's playing 145 yards, and that's the number I'd have in my head. And then I take my 145-yard club. To me, this is playing 120 yards. I'm going to take my 125-yard club in this case, because I definitely don't want to be short. And I've got a little bit of room to play with there because I'm only getting yards to the middle of the green and the pin's in the back. So those are the decisions you need to make. Once you've made those decisions, you need to commit to them and then go through your pre-shot routine, which I'll talk about in the next video. But first you have to make those good decisions. How far are you trying to hit it? What's your target? And once you decide how far you're going to hit it, how far is it actually going to play? Take all the conditions into account, the wind, the downhill, the uphill, how you're feeling that day, all those good things, and come up with a number that you think the shot is going to play. Then pick the club that you hit that number. Easy as that. Good golfing.